Hello and welcome to the fourth video for the month of April. We've been talking about allergies. This video, I'm going to share some natural remedies for allergy and cold-like symptoms that you can try at home to help alleviate your symptoms. Last week I talked about essential oils. I will link that video in the description for you to check out if you missed it. I talked about lavender, lemon, and peppermint, and then I would also recommend trying eucalyptus. We like to combine eucalyptus with coconut oil and rub it on our chest, especially at night. You can even put it on the bottom of your feet. Just remember to put socks on just in case you get up that you don't slip. Some kind of carrier oil will help it last a little bit longer for you. You can also try a neti pot. I waited a really long time to try this because I thought it was just so weird. And it's amazing how just putting that water, that saline rinse up in your nasal cavity can help alleviate some of your allergy and cold-like symptoms. So if you are also on the fence like I was, I'd really encourage you to check it out. They're pretty inexpensive, and if you have a flexible spending account, you can use that to purchase health-related things like that. It's really great to try if you haven't already. I also have a DIY saline spray that I make with pink Himalayan salt and water and some essential oils, and that just helps to alleviate some of the congestion up in your nose. You can take hot showers. The steam is always good for helping to open you up. If you have a natural grocery store or like a Trader Joe's near you, you can sometimes find sprigs of eucalyptus, and those are really good to have in your shower. If you're taking a hot steamy shower, the eucalyptus leaves are a little bit activated with the steam, and that will kind of help open you up too. Eucalyptus is really good for opening up your sinuses. Another suggestion, especially for allergies, is to eat local honey. So the bees take the parts of the flower to make the honey from your local area. It's believed that that can help alleviate some of your allergy symptoms because if you're eating local honey, they're using local flowers and plants to make their honey. It's also recommended that you eat an anti-inflammatory diet because inflammation just creates lots of problems in the body, and when your body is dealing with chronic inflammation, it can't take care of other things as well. So eating an anti-inflammatory diet kind of just helps give your body a little pause, a little break from the inflammation that so many of us have in our diet. You can also add apple cider vinegar to your diet. I like to put a tablespoon in my water throughout the day. It's kind of an acquired taste. I love vinegar, so it doesn't bother me. Make sure if you are using apple cider vinegar for the therapeutic benefits that you're buying the real deal. It has the mother. It's like a cloudy substance on the bottom. That's actually the good stuff in the vinegar that you're wanting to consume. It's acetic acid, and that stuff at the bottom is the bacteria that's produced during the second fermentation. So for vinegar, it's the same process to make alcohol, but then you do it twice and it makes vinegar. So first fermentation is alcohol, second fermentation is vinegar. I learned that when I made my own cleaning vinegar spray. So this mother apple cider vinegar is where you get all of the health benefits, and there are too many to list in this video, but there are tons of benefits of apple cider vinegar, ingesting it and using it around the house, putting it in your bath. There's lots of great things, and most of it comes down to pH because the vinegar helps to balance out some pH issues that you might have in your body. You also probably want to clean regularly. We have lots of dust in our house. Dust, fun fact for you, is just a majority of dust is just your dead skin cells that have flaked off and just laying around your house. So lots of little pieces of yourself that you need to wipe off your surfaces. And sometimes people who have pets will have like pet dander and the pet hair, and that can just further irritate if you have allergies. So cleaning regularly, especially like vacuuming carpets, and you want to make sure that you're changing out air filters. If you have some kind of air circulation system like central air or heating circulation that has the vents in your ceiling or in your floors, you want to make sure that you're changing out your filters pretty regularly. I believe we do it every 4 to 6 months. I'm not positive. You can look at them and tell when they need to be changed, and that's going to help with the quality of the air inside your home that you're breathing, which is going to help if you have allergy issues. There's a couple homeopathic remedies that I want to talk about. I picked these up at our natural grocer, which is just a natural grocery store. You can probably order them online, or if you find a little shop that has like different health stuff. This first one, I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, Allium cepa is how I pronounce it. They're these little tablets. These are good for a runny nose, cold, or hay fever, and they're just little tablets that you take and they dissolve under your tongue. It's called homeopathic medicine. I picked these up at just a natural grocery store. Highlands is the brand, but there's lots of benefits of taking these, and these can be taken by adults and children, and it's not the same as like modern medicine, so you don't have to worry about side effects and like taking too much. I didn't look close enough at the directions, and I had been giving my kids 3, and it says children take 2. It's not a huge deal, like as if you were doing like a medicine dosing. You definitely want to make sure that you have that dosing correctly. This is a little bit more leeway because it's very natural, and the body takes it and puts it to use where necessary. Another thing I want to talk about are flower essence remedies, and these were developed by Dr. Edward Bach in the UK back in the 1930s. I did not know that this had been around so long. So this is called Bach flower remedy, and one that's really good for allergies is crab apple, used when you need to get rid of something like allergens. A lot of these have on the front an emotional piece. So this one is accepting imperfections. Crab apple. Another one is that's recommended for allergies is walnut. And that one, especially if you are oversensitive to change. So resisting change is what that one says on the bottle. And if you think about a lot of times when we get our allergies, it's because of there's a change, right? The seasons are changing. There's lots of different, maybe the weather's changing. So crab apple or walnut Bach flower remedies can be used. I will warn you, they have a really high alcohol content. This one is, says it contains 27% alcohol. So it's like a tincture. You're not going to want to take a lot. I think it was 2 drops. Yeah, take 2 drops in mouth or in water. Repeat as needed. So it's very strong. We just drop it under our tongue and hold it there for like 30 seconds. I have given this to my kids as well. My youngest actually loves this stuff. My older 2 are not real crazy about it because it is a very strong, strong flavor, but it's only a couple drops. And this little Bach flower remedy could be something that helps you with your allergies. So those are just some things to try if you also struggle with allergies. I hope that gave you some ideas, maybe some things to try out, and I hope that gave you some value.